Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Vita Blue, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty D. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, David Fletcher. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now is Anthony Rendon as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Fletcher leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
At the plate now, Garrett Anderson. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to...
Oh, and he can't hang on. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Griffin Canning gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Robin Yount. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the air, out to right. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth.
Ready now, Mickey Mantle, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. A 1-1 now to Upton.
Ball, what's there?
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's Albert now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Jason
The
Castro, the catcher, is in. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Digging in, George Brett, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Gary.
Settling in now, Gary Sheffield. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. 2-1 the count to Sandberg.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 pitch. He's running. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So stepping in, Johnny Damon. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. The 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Angels are out in front, 1-0.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. At the start of the day, they have the highest strikeout total in the entire league and one of the best team ERAs. So it's no surprise some of the pitchers I talked to were proud of what they've accomplished and confident in what they're capable of. Despite the success, they explained how they really try to push each other to get better every day. As one of them put it, "We have amazing stuff on this pitching staff, just look at all the strikeouts. But we take pride in continuing to get better as a unit every single day." It sounds like they're always trying to stay one step ahead of the hitters, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Grounded to first. Perez fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Shoots this one over to first. Perez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Royals nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Robin Yount. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Tony Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Stepping in now, George Brett. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line towards center field. Mantle blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at
Now
bat
back.
right there. He
Second
threw
baseman.
everything but the kitchen sink,
Ryan.
and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. 1-2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 4 and the Angels 1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Just hung in there on that one. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Justin Upton. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Count is 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Popped him up. Rendon is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Gary.
And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit in the air to left field. Anderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. KC down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Albert Pujols. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Jason Castro. Outside, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jaime Barria